Hi YouTube, welcome to Little Witch in the Woods. I'm in a terrific mood. Let's play something cozy so I can be in an even better mood. I have Twitch with me. Play music for my amusement. Freaks. I've done some talks with Roy, YouTube, that's the only thing you've really missed. Right. Fucked around, sold some fish. Shh. Shut up, Al. Oh wait, hold on, I can give her a gift. Fuck! I was keeping those fish for the cats. That's why I was keeping so many. Oh. Fuck my brain. Fuck my brain. Never mind, we're good. You, Aaron, you look like you need a present. Have this thing. So everybody just likes rattling gifts. I also farted on my foot there and it was warm. Now I feel all gross. Bark? Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. You're lucky my menu interrupted me. Arse. I guess everyone really... Oh, there we go. Unite's got a quest up. Gift. Have it. Yes, I did actually. I do everything I do in a whim. There's two ups. Rex, you freak. Isn't Ellie? This is for you. Well, thank you. Use it when you want. Shibbity-dip-dip-dibbity-dip-bum. Get your pawn, pretty furniture. Nice. Two ones I hadn't had before. Ellie, do you remember the first time you came to me? Although I wanted to maintain the village, I was about to give up because I couldn't find a means. You taught me an important lesson. You made me realise that all the other villagers love the village and want to come back. And I share that feeling. Even now, I still imagine from time to time what things would have looked like by now if you never came. I want to thank you for contributing to the village, and for helping me and Rubberum. Great to have you here. Why am I stuck? Alright, okay. Panic! Panic's over. We're alright, guys. Calm down. Right. Da Vinci, come here. Did I mention I like returning gift? Yes. Everybody likes them. Ah, my ear. Why is my ear so itchy now? Okay, how have you got the lamb's little thing next to your name? That's cool. I'm kind of surprised. Conversation with you, someone brought me back to. I mean, thank you. I'll cherish it for the rest of my life. Or you could trade it in for some furniture. Rex has got fucking hunters for some reason. Wait, no, it's not actually the furniture, it's the recipe for the furniture. Actually, he should be even better at that. That's his whole shtick is making fuff. Fuff. Making fuff. He's making fuffs. This is just a wee social sort of. Hello, Kyla. As a witch, you must need a lot of ingredients, right? Thank you for the rock. You approach everything with perfect sincerity. I don't know what I like. Because everybody fucking likes them. Oh, yay, relationship up with Kyla. It's been a while. Gift. I need to make it up to him because I fucked up his gift. The last time I gave him something he hated, so... Oh my god, I got something for the pair of them. Twitch drops, gift sub, ba-doo-ba-doo. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Big Fat Dragon. I believe we've known each other for some time. I've met many beings, including all kinds of witches, that give me a good reason to hate everything except myself. But you feel a bit different. Take this. Take this. Drop by anytime. You're here. Been thinking about what you said. I have a favour to ask. Could you help? Go. What is it, Arden? I've been dreaming. Still the same dream. She gives me the hair tie and says, at least remember this one thing. Want to find out what the one thing is. And I've tried various methods to no avail. Read in the journal you helped translate. I've read the journal you helped translate and visited the places, but it didn't help. I want to recall this one thing she didn't want me to forget. And I've realised that dreams from the curse alone won't be enough. See? Told you the curse wasn't the solution. Let's get started at once and find a way to retrieve memories. Where shall we begin? Strong impact? Falling from heights? You planning to kill him? Would be fun. Arden's a dragon, he certainly withstand that with ease, right? Well, well. That's not the favour I want to ask of you. Tear of a dragon which crystallises over time. Dragon tear? What do you want that for? As I said before, dragon tears crystallise as time goes by, and they are a precious ingredient coveted by witches, if I'm not mistaken. I stared at the tear every day until the idea struck me. When she fell ill, I tried every means to cure her, but she only went worse. I consulted every person I could until a witch came to me. She said we needed dragon tears to develop a cure. Therefore I cried every day. My eyes became swollen and red. Now that I think about it, my lip would only worry the sick more. Later I found out the witch only wanted dragon tears to test their own potion, and of course, I didn't receive any cure. I would never do such a thing. Didn't even know dragon tears crystallise. I know, I'm not suspecting you. There's no need to prove yourself. You and that witch are different individuals, Ellie. The point of my nonsense lies somewhere else. Dragon tears, which that witch craved, contain a power known to few. The witch came to me because she knew it. What kind of power? Contain the power to reflect memories. Dragon tears from the same dragon resonate with each other. Every night I turn on the night light to read her journal. One day I remember that I wasn't trying to discard those items. Well, I did throw some away due to not remembering them, but some were placed on purpose at locations with dragon tears. Go there with the dragon tear I gave you, another dragon tear should resonate. Well, this tear with its memories. In that case, wouldn't it be better to see the memories yourself? The owner of the tear can't see the memories. After all, we lose those memories to stay sane. We can't have our tears remind us constantly. If so, why'd you keep dragon tears away? It's not like they'll show you memories. The things you feel compelled to do if you don't know, even if you know they won't help. Even a dragon may hope for miracles. Alright, leave it to me. I love and shine at finding hidden stuff. Nice hobby. Here, take a journal. Let's go to locations mentioned in the journal. There are 4 in all. On it. Stock of the situation, Art must fill it with memories. Dragon tear resonates with the same dragon, need to take it with me. Before I set out to find the other dragon tears, I should browse the journal. Hey Ellie, happen to be looking for you. Well, what was it? Had a cool line ready, but it slipped my mind. Haha! To be honest, wasn't sure whether I should come back to Wisteria. But I made up my mind after reading your letter, Ellie. Thank you. Oh, thank you for that. She just was carrying a sofa in her pocket. I wish I could do that. That's why I've chosen it. Here you are. It's good stuff. There are many uses. But don't hesitate to use it. The more you use it, the happier I am. When did you make the hammer you always carry around? This? My master made it for me right before I became an adult. You didn't make it yourself? It's a little embarrassing, but this hammer is way better than anything I could make. So I just keep using it. It's ridiculously sturdy. Guess that's why he's the master. Yep, his skill is honestly the best I've ever seen. He can drink me under the table too. If only he could tame that fiery temper, he'd be perfect. Didn't get along well with you, master? Huh? I wouldn't put it this way. My master is my father. What do you mean? Did I never mention that? You've talked about your master and your father. You just never said they were the same person. Skipped over the important detail. My mother had her hands full because of him. Can I ask what happened? None major. My father was just a man who was useless at everything except his work. He'd sell a ton of expensive items, then mess up the calculations and take a loss. One time, he miscalculated so badly he spent a whole week's grocery money on a new pair of gloves. My mother chased him around all day with a feather duster. I can picture the scene and I wasn't even there. Right? That's why I worry about running a shop myself. It's embarrassing, but I think I'm bad at math just like him. My books never balanced once. I'm always thinking, what am I going to do about this? Sometimes E-Night checks the ledger for me, so I think I'm still breaking even. Building houses is more fun if you do it well. Imagine what kind of people will live in them, don't you agree? When a house is built, I usually find my imagination's correct. Bah, fucker. Why is there I look over and the one thing I see there is Poontang? Bark, 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 bark! So you get for running away. You get barked. Okay, so I need to read this journal. Use. Place we usually go after business. A cascade, a short walk beyond the cliff. I think I know what that is. Did it tell me? Oh, it's actually just updating it if I read through it. Okay. Shibbity-dibbity. Deep forest. Okay. Yeah, I already know that one because that's where I got the thing before. Maybe the tree. A giant. The purple mushroom in Cloud Valley is the one that's broken down, so maybe that. Yeah. I was right! Do I still have? I do not. Sorry, buddies, you're just going to have to remain in the weeds. Oh, hey. What? Oh, well, that's shite. I thought they'd done a lot more than that. Okay, well, at least I can use them that way, but the reason I bought so many of them is I thought they were going to help. Right, a big flat rock somewhere. Ah, over there. Yeah, twinkle juice again? No, I didn't. The lights coming from the dragon tier resonate with another tier. Yes, over there. The big flat rock they use as a seat. Yes. Revert to the journal. Must lose this one. Check every nookie. I mean, this is the seat, but... Oh, got it. But it's too high, I can't reach it even if I stretch my arm, but I'm wrapping the spiderweb on my hand. Why are witches capable of so many things? Because they can use tools. I've got something. Dragon deer. What's this? Surroundings feel a bit strange. This is what reflecting memories means. This must be Arden's memory. Yeah, it looks like he was dating a jellyfish. You think so? Happened the moment you got the dragon tear. Arden? What are you doing there? Human, why'd you look colourless? Is Arden's memories lacking? White shadow figure must be the warrior. Does that mean we can see younger Arden too? But where is Arden? Arden? She mistaking me for Arden? I suppose that's why dragons can't use the tears themselves. To watch the memory, you should play along with it. But how? Pretend to be Arden. Act like Arden, or recreate Arden's actions. Her secret base is lovely as ever. Look at this. Isn't it great to have such a flat place to sit on? I always plan before I act. Stop calling my actions a waste of time. I'll continue with the sculpture. It's a fresh day off, Arden. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. Memory's not ending. Probably should act accordingly. Need to go through the large journey. Arden would be painting. Oh, he's picking fruit. Mud. I have 3 fruit for you, madam. Our chef is getting more discerning rapidly. Alden, doesn't this look like the cave you used to live in? First time I saw you, you were sitting in a large pile of gemstones, like a typical villain dragon. Though I was the one in the wrong. I mistook you for another dragon, and was there to catch you. Now that I think of it, that encounter was a blessing in disguise. That dragon I wanted to take revenge on was already gone. When I found out the truth, couldn't accept it. I went to you for fights every day. We ended up sitting in a remote forest eating fruit together. It's all gone already. Time to finish the sculpture. You should also develop your own hobby instead of taking care of me. Ta-da! That's why I got you this. The kind Miss Warrior has got you tools for you to take up painting. Give it a go. It'll be great to record beautiful things with your paintbrush during such occasions. Draw something you like, or something you find beautiful. You've really drawn something? Arden, sorry, but what is this? That's really cute, alright. And wouldn't that also be really good to give to Arden? My goodness. In the name of my sword, your drawing is awful. Alright, I'm sorry. Oh no, I can't stop. You're blushing. You're a red dragon now. Is this painting for me? Hey, you don't have to take back the gift. You don't take back a gift you've given away. Since my sculpture is also ready, I'll place the painting on it. But didn't I ask you to draw something like you like or find beautiful? You've drawn me. Does that mean you like me very much, Alright, no more messing with you. Would you like to try making a sculpture next time? It disappeared. Memory has apparently entered the tier. Okay, the waterfall on the plateau. Oh. Don't mind if I yes. Yes, I did see the rittling under the rock over there. I'm not going to do it about it. He got himself in that mess. He knows what he did. Location, tiers. Again with rittering. Not here. It's getting darker. So it is. It's over here-ish? No. Is it up there? You're not going to make me make a fucking potion for this, are you, game? Because I'm not going to thank you. I think it wants me to make the potion. Unless it means up there. Because I haven't found a reason for up there yet. It really was just treasure. It's a dragon tear. What? Oh then, why walk into water? Don't worry. It's a bet. I won't break my word. Come on. Brought leftovers from restaurant. Let's eat together. Is this beef bread new? We're doing great despite our hard preparation. Thought the restaurant would soon go out of business. Now we've got repeat customers, we should be able to rest a bit. Arden, you were so reluctant to open a restaurant. But look at the dishes you cooked today. You become a real chef. Don't forget that I was supposed to be the chef. You only got the position because I let you. Adding a ton of pepper... Pepper? Adding a ton of pepper in the beef stew was also my suggestion, remember? Oh, feels great to sit side by side in the breeze. Come on, I told you relax. Business is good today. You can have another shot. Remember what I said? Grant you one wish, you beat me at stone skipping. My stone skipped 8 times. You should skip more than that. You can do this, Mr. Dragon. That counts as a success. Not bad. Looks like what I said reached you. Still far from beating me. Just keep trying. No. It's just throwing stones, but it's fun. Arden, open a restaurant is my wish. Thank you for helping me realise it. I always wondered what such a life will feel like. Follow the same ordinary routines, complain about all the hardships after work, drinking and eating with a loved one, and living on with a relaxed mindset. It's life I didn't dare dream about when I first met you. Yawning! You've granted my wish. I want to grant yours too. Arden opened a restaurant for the warrior's sake. Probably never expected himself to be a talented cook. Now the warrior's gone, why's the restaurant still in operation? Ask Arden. I think he wouldn't know a thing like always, but maybe he knows it now. Bark! Nope, too late. You only get one bark. There we are done. Does this count as the plateau over here or the next screen over? Whoop. Moon! No, this counts as a summit. Okay, so what it's saying is it's basically mentioning this as this whole map I need to look in rather than anything. It wouldn't just be as easy as it is, it's by the flower. Dragon tear. Don't see a thing. Maybe the wall or the ground. It's a dragon tour. Flower probably didn't bloom during the warrior's lifetime. No. We already know it did. We've already read it, and that's how we worked out where the... Oh, Arden, what are you waiting for? It's a present from you. You should help put it on. Chop chop. It's been Arden gave her the hair tie. Guess I should approach the warrior. Oh, swifter than I imagined. That's quite skillful. When did you prepare this? I was finding my hair too long and considered a haircut. Now it's nicely kept out of my neck. Aren't you forgetting something? You're supposed to say something sweet to accompany such a gift. Come on, don't zone out. Just say something. This is embarrassing. This is very you. And it would end up like this. Just want sweet words. Is it that hard for you? Even harder than breathing fire, I guess. They should give me gifts now. Should count that as an improvement. Thank you. I would often. Just thought you would find an excuse to justify it. It's your birthday or something. How can you make up a birthday for me? That's not how it works. You do have a point. By the way, when's your birthday? What? You don't remember? Well, maybe you don't. I wonder who never knew her birthday. A dragon has forgotten his. And be a perfect match. Right? I can assign a birthday to you. And I will celebrate it for you every year. Look forward to it. This flower. If only the warrior could see it bloom, she would have been so glad. No, sorry, I'm not taking that. I'm sure that... Oh, right, I understand now. My bad, my bad. I was reading that as if it had bloomed and they were surprised. Okay. I get you, game. I'll let you wait with this time. Can I go this way? It just looks like I could have went that way. Why did I go the awkward way? Park? Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck are you? A nectar moth, right? You're from this zone. Can't go in there. Doink. Smile bubble. Smile bubble should go in there. Full. Oh! Owie! Let's go to bed and I'll go to Cloud Valley tomorrow. At least I've got the shortcuts up there that go all the way through everything. I really need to get a horror stream done at one point. Again, my horror games are just piling up and piling up and piling up, but have you ever tried playing a horror game in a bad mood? It's just not fun. It really is something you need to be in the mood for. Because otherwise you're not going to let yourself get scared. A jump scare is going to happen, you're just going to go, oh, fuck off. Which granted, I do that anyway, but like, an exasperated fuck off, not a, oh my god, that scared me, fuck off. Wait, downstream it said, downstream. Oh, hey. Ah, these do glow during the day. Doink. Stop slowing me down. But it's slippery. I can't grab it. Are you... you can't be serious. I know it's a good thing it's early in the day. It wants me to get a sticky hands potion. Wait. Nope, I don't. Now would be a really good time to run into the mimic slime. Here, on the plus side, I have been off-screen. Ooh, you're a fancy looking one. On the plus side, I have been off-camera grinding out materials for this zone to get through the candy grinds. Oh, this is also going to give me a faster way there, actually. Okay, use the elevator next time. Okay. 8 to 4, 8 to 4, 4, 4, 44. Wish juice. That one, star left. Just saying, game would be really handy if you give me 2 here. That's what I get for asking, really, innit? Sorry, he's probably seen my brain load in real time. They're like, will we? So I'm honestly just making a guess that this is what it's wanting from me here. Oops. That one. Got it. A dragon tier. Arden, come over. I want to work with you. Don't you have anything to tell me? Look in your face. You never planned to tell me about it. Heard it from Mr. Tatton, one of our patrons. So, Thousand-Year Dragon wasn't just about your lifespan. Why didn't you tell me earlier that you would lose your memories? Why? What's wrong? Why isn't you talking? You're supposed to answer. It doesn't matter. What matters then? How much pepper did this do? How many flower petals were on new plates? What colour is the tablecloth? These things were meaningless until our relationship gave them meanings. What's the point doing these things if you won't remember them? If I go on a trip one day, my return got postponed due to sudden injuries or sickness, you may have forgotten me when I come back. Why should I hear it from someone else? At least you should tell me yourself. My life is much shorter than yours in the first place. Are we not close enough for me to know it? I hate you, you stupid dragon. Arden's always been like this. Thought he would act differently in front of his partner. Perhaps he really found it unimportant. Virgil, you're a hat after all. You don't understand human feelings. I'm a hat with a heart. But amnesia is a serious issue. How can you dismiss it as a trivial matter? Suppose I go home and find my parents not recognize me. That's terrifying. Arden's hundreds of years old. He may not share a little girl's opinion. Or he thinks he can handle it. He's a dragon, hard to understand. I've got all the memories, let's take them to Arden. Bloop. Hold on, I actually genuinely need to annoy you guys. Come here, you! Mine! And luckily he is behind that, so I don't need to feel guilty. Hold on, I'm trying to go fast. Do you know what? I might as well just draw it. It's there. There's been another update to this game, by the way. It's just a minor thing that I've noticed. See, whenever I chase the Mimic Jelly now, it drops these little tornado-y things, which hoover up a lot of the other orbs. Makes it a lot easier to find them if you're not exactly the best at steering like I am. So, they just snuck that up with the wee quality of life updates they're doing. Arden! Oh, thank you for the sticks. I brought you the dragon tears. The dragon tear from you also contains memories. Thank you. You remembering anything? You're able to see the memories this way, right? You're so talkative. Ellie, actually, what do you mean? A place has came to my mind. If I'm not mistaken, a dragon tear can be found there as well. You coming with? Sure. Far away? How fast can you walk? Forget about it. Just get on. My back. What do you mean? This is hard. I thought I would have dragon back motion sickness. Wasn't it a thrilling experience you'd always wanted? It was indeed. And got here in no time. Dragons may even be faster than trains. You're tougher than I am, after all. Where's Arden? Let's look for Arden. Oh. Ah! Should be around here. Do you have any digging tool? Sure. Found a tear. Dragon tear gave you? Why? Oh, this is Arden. The warrior's right ahead. Told you a dragon can't see it himself. Then you filled that tear with memories, so I can sense a bit of it. Shall I put this piece in the dragon tear too? No. She never stops talking, right? Unlike the first impression, she's really talkative. I need you to repeat her words to me, and my words to her. Sorry for the trouble. You've already caused me quite some trouble, you know. My apologies. I'm just kidding. I'll do as you said. It's been ages since I last came here. Lying all day was driving me crazy. Don't push yourself too hard. Okay. But I feel good today, Arden. No need to worry. And the breeze today feels comfortable. I'm glad we came out together. Say, Arden, do you remember what I said before the don't ever forget me thing? I remember it. I'm taking it back now. Why? When I first found out what a 1,000-year dragon really meant, I was really mad. Later, I learned that my days were numbered and was terrified. Arden, you'll live for centuries, right? You'd probably outlive me even if I had 5 lives. The time spent together is just a flash in your life, so I think my death won't have lasting impact on your life. Every day, you will get up, open a window, and smoke in the morning breeze. You will make stews deftly, go for a walk after a day's work, and chat with someone over a drink. One day, when you don't even remember why you opened the restaurant, the time I spent will no longer mean anything to you. I'm destined to die before you. I used to find it unfair, and I was afraid you might forget everything about me. But the more I thought about it, the more I felt sorry for you, Arden. I'll become a thing of the past for you. It'll be exhausting to keep thinking of me for thousands of years. And it'll feel so lonely and painful, so you better forget it all. I'll remember you. Really? Yes. There's no need, Arden. I don't mind. I'll remember you. Alright, just remember this one thing then, Arden. You have always made me very happy, so I hope you can always be happy yourself. I want the rest of your life to be peaceful and content, and free of pain and illness, just like now. Don't cry over happy memories you had with me, and don't be tortured by them. Just recall me for one time, got it? Alright, I'll absolutely remember it. You sure you want to use absolutely so casually? Doesn't every word of a dragon contain power? I'm not using it casually. Alright, don't you dare forget it. And here's a gift. It's a strange looking lamp. It's a nightlight. Had a witch I know make it. You sleep a lot, so I asked her to make a lamp that rids the user of nightmares. I love you, Arden. I wish you eternal happiness. Arden, when I die, scatter my ashes in the cascade. Water goes everywhere, so I want to be in it. So scatter you in the sea instead. I can fly over in no time. Nah, I prefer the cascade. The sea is the final destination, and it's way too far away. And I may be attracted to this place when I want a break, and end up arriving at the village. That way I can check up on you. Nonsense. Fine. You know nothing about being romantic. That's why Arden stays by the village cascade a lot. I miss you. Arden. After you were gone, I kept reminding myself of you. First I pretended you were still around, I carried on my old life. However, time still came when most of my memories faded over one night. Couldn't figure out why I left all the gemstones behind to open a restaurant there. And my dragon tears were scattered all over the place. Dragon tears don't work on me, but I kept them anyway, thinking that they might become handy one day. I went with the flow and kept running the restaurant. Strangely enough, I carried the tear with me wherever I went. I was an idiot. Couldn't even grant one single wish of yours. Could you do me one last favour? What is it? I want to grant her last wish. I won't be able to face her again if I keep living with a curse on me. I've been telling you all this time. Let's lift the curse. Thank you. This is fun. It makes me cold and sick. Let's go over there. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Ha ha. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Ha. Hey, I'm fast on you. Did you know that? Fast as fuck, boy. That's where I'm going to see her off. Here. It's her. It's tiny, isn't she? She's dead. These are her cremains. I'm guessing that's meant to be cremated remains. Why give them to me? Why do you have them in the first place? They were stored inside the dismantleable bottom of the nightlight. I struggled for a long time, finally decided to bring them here. What am I supposed to do with them? Why were they stored there? Because I couldn't let them go. I'd have nothing left if I scattered them into the cascade. Couldn't stand that, so I kept them. However, I think it's time to move on. Ellie, you've helped me a lot. I hope you can see her off with me. Have you ever paid any last respects? Nobody close to me has passed away. You're young after all. No need to overthink. Just say what comes to your mind. doing well. You're gone, but I'm enjoying my life as promised. I know I was stupid enough to put a curse on myself. I won't do it again. Can't help forgetting again, but I'll retrieve my memories when it happens. The most beautiful, most dazzling, and cutest gemstone I've ever seen. I love you, Angelica. I'm glad to have met you. Your memories will keep me happy in the future. I will never forget you. It's your turn. The seed you planted with Arden has grown into a huge flower. It's always been as fresh as when it bloomed. I believe it's the largest flower in Green Forest. Arden's doing fine. You can rest in peace. Going to call my words pointless? They're fine. What's going on? You're nothing like your usual self. But now, Arden, do you need help lifting the curse? What do you think? No, I didn't. Alright, I'm really fine now. You won't regret it? I will. And I knew I would from the very beginning. Decided to make a choice that I would regret for my whole life, but I would do the same even if I got to choose again. I knew I would forget, but I couldn't let go. I didn't want to give up 50 years of happiness even if it meant 500 years of regret. What is it? Nothing. It's a new experience for me. Thank you, Ellie. I used to hate witches. Now I think I'm able to rid my dislike now. I know I'll forget everything again as long as I live. To remind myself, I'll leave a record and place it somewhere eye-catching in the restaurant. Because I promised her. Ellie, you're the best customer a restaurant's ever had. Thank you indeed. Well, that was cute. Bark. Yep, you know rubbish. You know fucking terrible, eh? Are you Macat? I haven't seen Macat in a while. Nah. I think that one's just fancy but a whole cat. Oh, hey. Thank you for the apples. How'd you become a witch? I had the option and I chose it. There are many things a witch can do. Can I be a witch too? I want to craft potions, use magic, and talk to crows just like you. Well, to be a witch... Rubrum, speaking of the way to become a witch... Wait a second, Virgil. What's wrong, Ellie? Rubrum, you must be at least 10 to enroll in the school for witches, you know? You're only 7 now, so you need to wait. We'll talk about it when you're old enough, okay? Really? That's a long wait. What is it? Speak the way to become a witch and become a witch or something? Swear everything Ellie does is suspicious. Whether she means for it to be or not. Crow Revolution! Let's see, have I got any fancy shiny dances? Ugh. Orbit. Ah, don't give me doubles. Damn it. Okay.
Ba ba ba. Crow Revolution.
Ba ba ba. doesn't have quite the same pizzazz as you would expect from Crow Revolution. Making fair headway on some of these anyway. Right, I'm going to attempt to make some actual progress now. Well, okay, well, I'm about halfway through a day, so what I'll maybe do is make a bunch of potions for the rest of the day. And then I'll progress tomorrow. YouTube, you don't need to see that, but Twitch, deal with it. Haha! Eat my ass! And welcome back, YouTube, as well. Where was my last? Yes. Right, now I've got things I need to inspect here. I actually don't think it's in these sections, I think it's in the three kind of like sectioned off ones, so maybe actually it would have been faster just going in through the well. This is going to be an awkward one to get through all the different potions and whatever else have we, but... Hehe, butts are for pooping. Where are these wee guys again? Can't remember. Oh yeah, you either mine their skull cap or you... Hang on. Oh, I knew a bit of sanitizer. I'm in a great mood. Right, what part of the map am I in? The wrong one. Nope. I'll go back this way and I'll go up the elevator. I think that one takes me to either the middle or the top section. Sorry for the delay, folks. I had to go see my mum. Top. Okay, so there should be... Right, so it's these dice we're looking at for, right? Down these stairs and on that bit then. So is... That's it there, is it not? Okay, but I don't have the lantern. I left the lantern down there. I was not supposed to take the lantern with me. Is there a fire? And a flame for which I may carry on? You're a fancy one, are you not? Yep. I'm not even going to try going up there because I know you need to be on the same level as the fires or it doesn't let you pick them up. I am confiddlicized. I have been befuddlicated. Ow. Oh, fuck off, fox. So is there just a way down I'm missing? Like, how do I get there? Because I'm not reading that wrong, right? This is here. Oh. Aha! I can get down. Here it is. Is that an apple that's tangled in the prickly vines? Get a bad feeling about this. Tannis has obviously done something. I'll take the dice. More writing. Didn't know the star had such power. That such things could be produced with a star. Certainly know that magic, which interferes with life, is prohibited. But that wasn't intended, therefore I'm not to be blamed. I was just sculpting, that's all. What's that noise? She did something with the star. Magic that interferes with life. Immortal lives. Aaron had mentioned it. So, Tannis tried to achieve immortality with the power of the star. And when Lisa found out, she came after Tannis. But Lisa died. Right. Lisa's chief purpose was to study the prickly vines. And she said that the stars were not immortal lives. That isn't enough to reveal the whole picture. On to the next sculpture. Indeed. Is this the middle? Yeah. Nope, this isn't the one I wanted. I don't want the outer wall, I want the middle. And our service is... No? Oh, mid-outer wall, this is the right one. Okay, I kinda know where that is. Wait, hold on. How do I do that? And importantly, why hasn't it been done yet? Is it really as easy as that and I just didn't do it? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, free potion as well. It's not this one, is it? It's one down. From the shape of the map, it has to be here anyway. This is just an egg-shaped object, with a smooth surface. It's so smooth that it's creepy. How is this smooth? What? What are you talking about, hat? The dice, here it is. What on earth have I done? The thing actually moved and cried. It is alive. If I created it, if it has become life, no, if it has been born, first you need a name. You were born from the star. You look like a whale, so I'll name you Star Whale. I'm sorry, Star Whale! Is this what Tanis did? Is this what we read about in those sculptures? You mean Tanis created the Star Whales? The Star Whales are living creatures. How could this be possible? Think about what you read before. Magic that interferes with life. It wasn't about achieving immortality, it was about creating life. Both prohibited, though. How exactly are they going to help? Maybe she was good at dice rolling? It's not funny, Virgil. Different people may achieve different results if they do the same things. The world would have been full of star creatures already if everyone could turn random sculptures into flying whales. How did Tanis do it then? Like I said, she was good at dice rolling. Saying she was lucky. Fortunately, star whales are elegant creatures. Not necessarily. What do you mean? Find the next sculpture. Okay. Mine. Oh, this is going to take me to the bottom. I didn't want to be in the bottom. Ball socks. Oh, it did want to be in the bottom. Okay. Well, that's an easy one. It's right up there. Overthinking everything. Getting mad at nothing. That's brown. Wait a minute. Is that over there? Yes, it is. But specifically on the path at the bottom. Worms now isn't the time, buddies. Shape of flowers and butterflies. Nice looking sculpture. Finally. Star Whale problem been solved? Don't think so. Take the dice. Leaves are born from nature. Seeds buried in soil can't sprout without rain and sunshine. I'm just the rain and the sunshine to you. You and I and everyone else are part of nature. Dance. She justified her doing. She's not wrong though. I wouldn't be surprised if someone with such a problematic idea makes a terrible blunder. But nothing has gone wrong. Things don't get prohibited for no reason. Can't argue with that. You're too young to make a sound judgment on this. Maybe that's true for all of us. I need to think it over. Focus on the task at hand. We've got the dice, I can try crafting the potion. Let me add the dice to the pot at Tanis's workshop. Oh yeah, I need the potion of darkness before I can do that. Ooh, a rare one. Ah. Catch you, bitch. Didn't get them. Okay, I tried. Yeah, someday be good. Someday be good. Right, this way led to her workshop, didn't it? Sunday gets a 3 thumbs up for me. Nope, that's Lisa's cauldron. I need the other one. Whee! Doink. Can I really craft the potion like this? Memo in that backpack said with the key said so. When a potion removes the 4. Pretty Lady Luck smiles on you. May Lady Luck smile on me. Whatever that means. Blum, 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 blum. No. The crafting was successful, but why? All I did was add dice. May there be other ingredients at the bottom? Should be a device with a mechanism of that sort. Has Tanis made the device as well? Tanis is amazing. What potion have we got here? Polaris. Century-old potion of unknown effect. It glows faintly in your hands. Bottle says Polaris potion. Never seen such a potion. Wait. I didn't get that one right. I've never seen such a potion. You've crafted a potion from 100 years ago. What does it do? Does it remove the core? Need to identify it first. How can I possibly identify a potion from 100 years ago? By looking it up from 100 years ago, of course. Time to read books, Ellie. I'm not giving up. There's a way to find out. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm agreeing with her to just read. Dog. No. A glowing string. Since when have you got 2 lives? Suppose the potion kept away by Tanis should be safe? Could have been dangerous. I rolled a good number then. You can complain after I caught up with a string. Light from a potion is directed at the core. But there's nothing here. After all, we don't know what it does. We can check with the lantern. Lantern may reveal something. There's nowhere to hold a starry flash. Hook may be intended for a lantern. So, Sunday for shenanigans in, yeah. Sorry, my brain's not working. It's good for me, I agree if that is what's on the table. The one at the bottom should be the real thing. It's a large sheet of paper stuck to it. Right, resembles what we saw in Lisa's tent. Lisa wrote this. Tanis rolled a dice that should bring an endless supply of disasters. A kick of hers, with carelessness and irresponsibility, she brought star whales to this world. Despite the accidental birth, star whales have grown up to be stunning creatures. However, that proves to be a cursed beauty. Had the star whales been ugly, had they wreaked havoc on the Starlit cave, nobody would have rolled that dice again. However, the star whales were so elegant, everyone who sees them would think, what if I roll the dice? I may also create something elegant. It is a curse, one that spreads like a plague. We know how many dice have been rolled, and how many disasters caused. This place must be sealed off so nobody ever sees the star whales. Nobody should witness this stunning view. Anyone who has the luck of seeing it should ignore it and forget it. No one should ever roll that dice again. You who have come here and seen this, please ignore it and forget it. Ellie Blue River. How's my name on it? It's enchanted text. It says whatever. It says the name of whoever reads it. I saw a different name. Give me a scare. Wait, come to think of it, the White Cat God said it before. Whatever you see, just ignore it. So that's what they meant. The White Cat God may share Lisa's idea. Lisa also told us to ignore. She will want us to focus on dealing with the vines. Maybe she didn't want a younger witch to be led astray. Fair. I've almost got the picture. Anyway, let's open the chest. Don't plan on rolling the dice Tanis has rolled. There's got to be something in it. Some random items. All the items are labelled. Tanis' belongings? This looks like an oil drum. Star whale oil. Star whales sometimes apply starry flashes to themselves, which will spread across their bodies. They dive into the water a moment later, putting out starry flashes. This seems to be how star whales cleanse the bodies of waste. Starry flashes don't usually stick to anything, but they stick to star whales, which is curious. I've made a lamp that burns the oil-like substance secreted by the whales, but the lantern's flame features properties slightly different from starry flashes. It seems to contain even greater power of the night. The lantern burns star whale oil. They're not whales in the first place. I doubt it counts as oil, but the drum's empty. And what's the shiny thing? Star whale scale. Piece of glowing plate that come off the star whale's body. A real whale has no scales, but let's call it scale since it resembles one. It makes a potion ingredient. A whale scale? That makes it less whale-like. Rest is trash. Oh, there's another note. If any sin has been committed, I am responsible for it. If any punishment should be implemented, I shall receive it. Star whales, please live happily ever after. Tanis Rusty Stone. I'll leave the fruit of my research here. Virgil. You gave me goosebumps. Now I know how to remove the prickly vine core. Really? How? Star whales are known to bathe in starry flashes. Does that count as bathing? We can have them carry starry flashes and remove the prickly vine core for us. If star whale flames contain strong power of night, they should remove the prickly vine core. Right, but how do you plan to tell the star whales? That's the problem. I guess they will help us sooner or later. When Rubrum's hair turns grey? We can't wait that long. Must do something. I hear a star wheel. Could you help me, please? I need your power to remove this core. Both you and my friends depend on it. Please burn these prickly vines with starry flashes. Do you get it? Certainly not. Star Whale guided us here with Lisa's belongings. If so, the Star Whale also. Star Whale took the starry flash. Look, it understood me. Could it be that the Star Whale... Prickly Vine core is removed. We did it. It actually worked. I knew the Star Whale would listen to me. It seems that Star Whales can communicate with humans to some extent. Or it could have been a coincidence. I mean the dice. Oh, I mean the dice. As in, like, I don't know how that was meant to be said. Hi, guys. How gorgeous and fascinating. It's a dangerous idea to have. It's just an idea, I'm not doing anything. But now that I look back on the whole incident, I didn't contribute much this time. Not necessarily. Star Whale was the one that removed the vines. Dice won't roll on their own. He rolled them and brought this outcome. Tanis helped me too. As long as everyone's safe. It's finally all settled. Right. Now at last prickly vine core is removed, the village can be restored. Well, the village just needs a little more repairing, and we're done. Really? Why not? Are we really done? Why not? The vine cores are removed and the village is restored. What about Lisa? Isn't the village our top priority once we've handled the core? Can restore the village first and think about anything else later. Doesn't feel quite right though. With hindsight, the White Cat God is really suspicious. They said ignore Lisa and restore the village. I don't know what they're hiding, but I don't think I shall obey them. What's your plan then? I doubt those cat gods will be honest with you. Never know until you try. Talk to the White Cat God once more. Just as soon as I remember how to get the fuck out of here. Not that way. I almost ran up there, thinking something's going to change. Well, luckily it is 6 p.m, so I can genuinely go straight to the White Cat God. I love how interconnected everything is, and it doesn't feel like it's just rammed together for the sake of making it fit. It does feel natural, like, well, these areas were here, so we made a tunnel to get through them. Like the two upward paths going to the different parts of the upstream. Um, and what I like about them is it does kind of point out, like, I felt when I was going to that mushroom, the skytop area, that it was, just okay, it's just a weird shaped area. It is actually a high up area, but it's downhill from the actual town. If you pay attention to the sort of way the elevators and the terrain goes, which I think is pretty cool. You get an idea of a 3D map rather than just what we've got. You've read the Starlit Cave, it's prickly vine core as well. All the prickly vines are now gone. Well done. White Cat God. Yes? Why'd you lie to me about Lisa? I'm sorry about that, Ellie. I did it so you would remove the prickly vines and restore the village. I would have helped the village even if you hadn't lied. So you would. I know it now. I wasn't sure at the beginning. You were my last chance. I wanted to be on the safe side. Tell me the truth then. What happened to Lisa? Ellie, as you already know, Lisa was here to build a garden. She made an awful blunder during the process. How did she die? Well, by the way, why are you so interested in Lisa? She's already passed away. Because she's the former occupant of the witch's house, and I've read a letter addressed to Lisa, although the message in it will never be received anymore now that Lisa's gone. Letter? What letter? Well, it said that Lisa's daughter gave birth to a girl. Lisa's daughter? Doska? Has given birth to a daughter? Right. Letter also said that Doska wanted to name the girl Lisa. Doska wanted to use the name Lisa, but please tell her not to. Why are you making the decision? I'm not. That was what Lisa said when she was alive. By the way, what are you going to do with it, Claire? Don't think that's for me to decide. Best approach, in my opinion, is to write back and tell the truth. I could have done something else if Lisa were still alive, and now she's gone. I don't find it right to hide the fact forever. Maybe you could put that off a bit longer? Why? Well, wouldn't it be better if you write back after the village is restored? You never know what might happen after you send the letter. Wisteria should be our priority. You have a point, but it's not like the witches are anxious for a reply. You can send it later. Well, I guess I can have Kent deliver the letter for me, since you've come when the village was restored. Okay, I'll listen to you. Very considerate of you. I'd appreciate everything you've done. So you're Lisa then, right? Alright, I'm starting to get it. Really going to fix the village first? Of course not. The White Cat got his office hiding something. Hiding what? No idea. It definitely has something to do with Lisa. Lisa's dead. What could there be to hide? That's just it. What if Lisa is still alive? You're the one who found her brooch. Witch's brooch doesn't prove she's dead. She could be in hiding, leaving the brooch behind to make it look like she's gone. Using the usual assumptions about witches as a trick, huh? Right. Most witches, if they see a brooch lying around without its owner, assume the witch is dead. So you just drop the brooch somewhere, everyone thinks you're done for. And the White Cat God helps her pull it off. And I stumble across the brooch, making you the witness to her death. And while they're at it, they'd also have me clear out the prickly vine core. That does line up a little too neatly, which would explain why the White Cat God acted so strangely. Needed time to pass the letter to her while she's in hiding. If that's true though, why would Lisa hide in the first place? Dunno, that's what I want to ask. It's not impossible, but you get zero evidence. Then we'll look for her. If that doesn't work, so be it. We can finish fixing up the village afterwards. How'd you plan to find her? We searched everywhere. That's because White Cat God's been lying to us. Now, let's go ask Diane about a tracking potion. Always Diane, isn't it? What's wrong with using the witch's catalogue? Simplest solution is usually the best one. Let's go see Diane. Wee. Do you have a potion that can help find someone? Yes, of course. I knew it. Potions for finding people are subject to various restrictions since they can be abused. Restrictions? Do you get the person's consent first? No, if I could ask them, I wouldn't need the potion. To get their family's consent? No. Can you prove to the Witches' Society the person is missing or in danger? I could, but if I did, I'd probably get kicked out of here. You trying to find Lisa Whitegarden? Yeah, that's right. You know my situation. Is there really no workaround? Well, like I said, there are different potions, but they always come with restrictions. If I help you, there's a good chance it'll reach the ears of Witch Society. That would be risky. Exactly. These potions are handled very carefully, even among witches. Since you're related to Lisa Whitegarden, helping you would be even more dangerous. Alright. Sorry I can't help you this time. Don't be. You've already helped me so much. I'll handle it on my own. If there's anything else I can do, please tell me anytime. I'll always be on your side, Ellie. Thanks, Dan. What do I do? Big talk about handling yourself now. Well, I'm not making things harder for Deanne. Even if she offers the help, it's still risky. Should I start pounding the pavement and searching? If White Cat God's hiding her, I doubt that's going to do much good. True. Need to think outside the box. Maybe there's a potion I could brew that could help. Maybe I already brewed something similar before. You've done a lot of brewing. About enhanced intellect. You don't even know where she is. Enhanced intellect won't make you suddenly know something you don't. Magic detection? Candy isn't anywhere near that powerful. Good luck. Best you could do is flip a couple of coins. Nothing's actually useful. Think hard, you made plenty of things. Something useful? Boom potion? No. I did make something like that in Starlit Cave. You mean the one you used to find the star wheel? Exactly. That one can track living beings, right? Polaris potion? If I had that, I could find Lisa for sure. How'd you plan on making it? Last time you gathered dice to make it. Ah, right. Now that I think about it, I don't even know the exact ingredients. You don't even know the recipe. Maybe we could find clues in the lab at Starlit Cave. Let's go to Starlit Cave again. You sure? Potion was first made over 100 years ago. Still, I made it not long ago. Using dice, remember? Either way, let's just go. Still, yeah. There's a limited number of times I can go back from this side. But as long as I don't break it or use another one, it seems like I can always get from... Hello? Where are you, bud? Who's this little guy? Huh. Okay. Yeah, so as long as I don't close that one, fuck off, I don't want you. I've always got a quick access to Lisa's workshop. Which is not there. Okay, so it is just Tannis's workshop then. Okay. Feels like a while since Elliot was still today. Normal pot. Mechanism must be inside. If they had brewed with the mechanism active, they would have hid it well. The smell, ew. Ew, L's awful down here. L's? Looked up part of the lower wall could open up. Probably where the ingredients are added. Impressive craftsmanship. Single use though. Anything else? Not much. Some blue powder stuck to the opening. Nothing else. And some black residue on the floor. That stuff's what smelled foul. Doesn't sound like we've got much to work with. At least we know blue powder. And whatever's left smells. Yeah, didn't need to know that. I mean, it was literally just called the Polaris Potion. What am I missing here? Does it have the recipe? Hold on. Control the fire, the rest is smudged. Must be the ingredients. Daylight foam, night ash, star whale scale. At least I can read these. But there's one I can't make out. Something powder. Still smells awful. See if there's anything worth taking. Yeah, I'm on it. Glitter powder. Is this star powder? In all sorts of different colours. Some wilted plants, more wilted plants, something far gone, I can't even tell what it is. Ugh! Don't stick your head in so close. I'm closer than you are, remember? Forget it. Only useful thing here is different coloured star powder. I think that's everything. The book listed 4. Day, night, star, powder. Fire control and ladle instructions. Doesn't seem too complicated. I'm pretty sure I know where to get a star wheel skill, because we've seen it before. Might be one lying around where the giant star wheel was resting. Where the prickly vein core was. The something powder. What powder? I think it's star powder. There were jars of different coloured star powder on the shelf. Thinking about blue residue in a pot. Probably need blue star powder. It was on the shelf. Let's grab it. 2 other ingredients. Might have a lead on night ash. How so? I don't really know what it is. So what do you mean? Remember the gunk at the bottom of the pot? I think it might be that. Sounds like a guess. That's all we got. Daylight foam. No idea what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's a metaphor? Potion recipes don't usually use metaphors, just weird names. True. If it's not a metaphor, the Starlit Cave is often associated with night. So maybe there's a spot in Starlit Cave where sunlight comes through. Sunlight in Starlit Cave with sea spree in the air, that would be perfect. Virgil, if you weren't a hat, or if you had your own neck, I would choke you. Need an opening overhead. How about where the star fell? You know, the place I go? Oh, the well. Okay, that was also. That works. Wet leaves mixed with clay burned into mess. Huh. Okay. Oh, so there's still materials to grab. Gimme! Blue. Okay. So the well, which is also coincidentally entrance. I have to do it this way or I'm going to forget what I'm doing. It could be something like it only appears during the day though. Didn't know such a place existed. Ellie, we've walked past hundreds of times. Sunlight Cave really is reaching. Sunlight really is reaching all the way into the cave. Well, that draws up the water of night. A well that draws the water of night. The person that built it probably didn't even think about that. Daylight foam. Now we got the foam. Okay, so the last one is just the... I don't know. Oh, the scale. Alright, okay. That's easy. Fuck! Stop hiding under stuff, you wee weirdos. I swear they've got like 0 preservation, self-preservation. Get in there. That'll be it then. No? Gotta be one of these, right? There's one line here. It's beautiful, so shiny. Hope Star Whales are doing well. Nature does its own thing. We should come back and visit sometime. Let's head home to brew Polaris. Brewing's more than just throwing in ingredients. Fire and ladle. Still have to heat and stir. The recipe was half ruined. Got a plan. Let's hear it. Remember when we brewed a potion with dice? Placed all the ingredients first. Yes, the pot had some kind of automatic feeder. I set the fire really low at the start and left it. It didn't stir at all. Seems like it. Night ash looked like it had been there beforehand. And add the night ash, adjust the flame, mix the remaining ingredients. See, as much as she's like a chaotic little fool, she is supposed to be a really competent witch. Like, despite her nonsense, she passed top of her classes in the witches' school and what have you, so... I don't know, before I go up, is it made in here? Or can I make it at home? Oh, okay. So it's at home. That's fine. What have I got at least of these? And... yeah. Alright. Night ass. Foam. Whale. Powder. I actually made it. Look at that. See? Now you know how good I am. Even a century-old potion is easy for me. Are you shaking? Of course I'm shaking. It's a century-old potion. Now that's done. Next step is not something you can get from a dice game. Now comes the important part. Making the Polaris potion shine. Alright. You have to know your target well before you can use it. Once you do, the potion will start to glow. So, time to ask around. Didn't you already do that? What we learned by asking again. Yeah, I don't think we need groundbreaking info, just personal details. About Lisa Wakegarden, right? Exactly. What she likes, what she won't eat, how she sleeps, little things. Like what Kyla told you once. Didn't think it mattered back then, but knowing someone is about these little things. No, not the... Now is not the time for decoration. Thank you for the mud. Actually, no, that is kind of valuable mud, but would be more valuable if I had use for it. I've sort of outgrown that stuff. It's good for repairing brooms. That, you get back here, you. Lisa? Well, Lisa hates mushrooms. Told me that last time. Did you ask me about her before? Did I tell you the bread story? She hates sweet bread, and she sleeps on her back. Told you almost everything. Anything else? Even little stories are fine. Really interested in Lisa, aren't you? Curious about what she's like. Now that you mention it, Lisa had a pretty quirky side. She'd leave her stuff all over the surrounding forest and the whole village. Wasn't a bench in town didn't have a Lisa's book on it. Said she just left them where it was convenient to read them. I think she just forgot half of them. She's a weird one, right? She really is. Ah, there's more. When she drank, she'd often talk about her daughter. The name Doska, by any chance? Alright, how did you know? She's cute, she's kind, she's capable. She'd do nothing but brag about her all day. She said something else too. Said that whenever it happened, if she had a grandchild, she wanted them to have her name. Try her best to stay alive to see that day. She wasn't usually the type to say stuff like that, and it stuck with me. Makes me want to try harder too. Why all of a sudden? You got a daughter? It's nothing. Thanks for telling me. Don't mention it. So really I'm just going around even though half of them don't know her. Aye. Would you like to hear a different story, lass? Yes, anything. Even something small is fine. I'm not good at socialising, so nothing comes to mind easily. That's alright. You ever received help from Lisa? Many times. Whenever I didn't know something about plants, I'd ask her. She was always kind in her answers. And you never talked about anything else? Not really. I see. For what? Nothing. Wait, I do recall something. It's not exactly my story, but would you like to hear it? Sure. Used to be someone called Brad at the library. Once, a plant he bought from me began to wilt, so he took it to Lisa. And that was the first time anyone had seen her actually angry. Angry? Lisa? Yes. Not furious. Compared to her usual self, it was quite the outburst. What'd she say? She asked Brad why he brought it to her, and yelled at him to take it away. Later, Brad came to me looking gloomy and told me the story. Even Lisa had moments. At her core, she was kind, but yes, she could show anger. Did she ever apologise? Lisa? No, not directly. Actually, now that I think of it. Not long after that, Lisa gave out plants to the villagers as gifts. She gave Brad and me each an olive tree. Looking back, I think it was her way of apologising. So, she really did feel bad. Yes, she was a thoughtful person after all. Neither of us realised at the time that it was her way of apologising. Lisa was always so amiable afterwards. We simply forgot. Come to think of it, when I asked her questions afterwards, she did seem a little uneasy. Well, I'm glad you made peace. Thanks. You ever see Lisa? Would you tell her something for me? What's that? I'd like to thank her for the olive tree, and tell her both Brad and I are always grateful. Please, if you can. You didn't know her, did you? I can't remember. Arden, you've been here longer than anyone. You must remember something. Anything. You don't remember anything? She was picky about food. Not long after she moved into the village, she came to my tavern with some other folks. Tried my cooking, made this face like she'd swallowed poison. Still cleaned the plate though. Later found she couldn't stand mushrooms. Idiot, if you can't eat something, just say so. With that out of the way, it's no wonder she didn't. With the way you are, it's no wonder she didn't. After that, she came by, I left the mushrooms out. After that, whenever she came by, I left the mushrooms out. But never the pepper. Anyway, she kept coming back every now and then for a meal. Then about 10 years later, she asked me something. Asked you what? About a plant that never dies. You want to know what? She probably why she came to me in the first place. Took her 10 years to work up the nerve. Foolish. I don't think so. Maybe she just wanted to get close to you, Arden. You took her you even took out the mushrooms for her. That one... Arden? Nothing. You're looking for Lisa, aren't you? Yeah, been searching for a long time. If you find her, tell us thanks for back then. Back then? She'll understand. Thanks for telling me. Didn't we just talk about her the other day? Want to know more about the usual Lisa? The usual? I haven't thought about Lisa in a long time. She was a kind and gentle soul. Come to think of it, Lisa was a terrible liar. A terrible liar? Yes. As you know, Ellie, Lisa has been here since the very beginning. She was here even when I was born. She's been here for a long time. Indeed, a very long time. Night. Whenever someone in the village fell ill, Lisa was always there to care for them. She'd always say, "You'll be fine, just leave it to me." And she'd nurse them with all her heart. Of course, not everyone could be saved. Sometimes we had to say goodbye to those we loved. Even then, Lisa would tell us it would be okay, and to leave it to her. But whenever she did, she could never quite look you in the eye. She wore an expression more sad and heartbroken than anyone. Seeing that look in her face somehow made me feel a little comforted. Night. Even though we lost so many people, perhaps having Lisa by our side was what gave us the strength to carry on. Though the other villagers were great for support as well. I'm here too. That's comforting. You and Ribram give me so much strength. Thank you always. Thank you too. I really wish I could see Lisa again. I want to tell her we're doing well and she shouldn't worry. If I find her, I should give her that message. Nah, you'll find her. When you bring her back, I'll tell her myself. I understand. I promise to bring her back. Thank you for the herb. That doesn't make sense. He wouldn't know who that is. I don't get a sense Vince would know anything, but I'll ask it out. Hello. Oh. It's actually very pretty. Thank you for that. Let's get away from the horrible gargling of the pot. The name brings back memories. I was shaken too when the vines began to grow and she was gone. It all felt too predictable. Today I came to ask about Lisa as she really was. Day to day. Day to day? Not the grand events, just what kind of person she was. Very well. Her hair was of a soft silvery colour, just like marble. Her eyes, large and aquamarine, gave her a kind impression, although she had a soft, approachable look to her. But when she was alone, her brow would knot, her lips would twist, and her face would brim with discontent. The villagers all said she was kind and gentle. She was. With them, she was always courteous. She'd wear a slightly awkward smile, and she usually granted whatever they asked of her. Of course, they remember her kindly. Do you think she disliked doing it? I don't believe so. That's only my guess, but it wasn't that she disliked people. More, she was weary of them. Weary of people. Anyone who came to her with a request, she'd bristle at them, almost by reflex. But truth be told, I think she enjoyed helping them. If she hadn't, she never would have stayed here for so many years. The ending wasn't the best. It's not over yet. You're right, play isn't finished. Hope it ends in happiness. Let's work together for that. Restore yourself. Thank you, Alvin. Think nothing of it. Come by anytime. Rest everyone. I think I know her better now. Washington still isn't glowing, though. Not enough. Need something decisive. Maybe. Talked to everyone already. One person left. White Cat God? Yep. But they know her. Since they don't know this potion, they'll answer without suspicion. The potion glows. We use it right in front of the White Cat God. Not the worst plan, let's do it. It kind of explains why the White Cat God's so different from the Black Cat God. I really do, now that it's setting us up so much. It just feels like, yeah, that's going to be Lisa, isn't it? Since it's story-based, I really need to wait till night. It's gonna bring a Black Cat God in it. I'm sorry, bud. Well, I've wasted your time. Divine wrath fall upon my tent. What? And I got a lot of shit in my inventory. Well, I need to pass time anyway. Normal person that plays this game would do something productive. I'm going to sleep through the day and still didn't pass enough time. Bollocks! Do you want a gift? Okay. Oh, right, actually seen this. There's a... Yeah. You get an achievement for trying to give it a gift. I don't know, I thought that was cute. Well, yous didn't get to watch it last time, so YouTubies are staying with me while I go through all this. Oh my god, why have I got, like, none? Done. let's do some processing of the ones I've got more of. I can make one of those. Well, that's about all the time I had passed up. Dang, dangled up. Yeah. So the reason I hold on to one, by the way, I think I stopped, is it means I can use them in this and get more materials out of them. So I still kind of a benefit in the kind of short run of it, but in the long run I also gain. Sort of extend my resources a little further. Yep. Can you imagine you really had like candy like that? Tricks your brain into making a quack noise. Man, this one sucks. No! This is why you pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, because if you don't, yeah, fuck it. See, you have to actually get the ratings, which means I always have to do some of the selling or the delivering. Can I just rest for another couple hours? Ugh. Ah, why are you so angry? Well, time successfully passed. How may I help you today? I want to ask you about Lisa. You still looking for Lisa? I want to learn more about her. My God, you seem quite familiar with her. Ellie, you're showing much concern for a deceased. Why are you so eager to learn about Lisa? At first I thought Lisa was an evil witch. I thought she created prickly vines and destroyed the village. I want to find her and ask her why she would do such a thing. As I found out more about her, my attitude changed. Now, I simply wish we could chat. I want to learn about her reason for coming to Wisteria, for producing the prickly vines, to learn the life she dreamed of, and the goal she wanted to achieve. I see. Lisa was a fool. A fool? Blinded by pursuit of her foolish dream, she paid no attention to the people around her. Then she made a stupid mistake and died a stupid death. How would you call Lisa a fool? She lived for her dream. Whether she realised her dream or not, she shouldn't be called a fool. Yes, she should. Lisa was a fool, a know-nothing, and a good-for-nothing. She worked hard to help the villagers. Many of the villagers are grateful to her. There were times she annoyed a villager or two, but in general, she performed her duty as a witch, and she developed the prickly vine she wanted, which destroyed the village she loved. You may have a point, but I don't think that was intentional. Even so, she should be held accountable, right, but she shouldn't be deemed by a single mistake. Everyone makes mistakes, but in her case, the consequences will linger forever. One can repair the damage they cause. They can apologise, they can strive to be forgiven. But Lisa's already gone. She can no longer apologise to anyone, and nobody can forgive her anymore. That's why I want to find Lisa. Ellie, you said you wanted to chat with Lisa if you found her. Right. If you're only allowed to tell her one thing, what would you say? Tell her what the villagers say. Knight says thank you for keeping her company. Royce says thank you for saving the olive tree. He's much obliged. Arden says thank you for you know what. He didn't specify the favour. Want to tell her the villagers are doing well. They still miss her and remember her with gratitude. Those kids never changed. Lisa must have been saved many times by their kindness, and Lisa would probably have seen herself in Ellie. In me? A successful version of herself instead of a failed one. A version of herself marching down the path she chose. A version of herself she believes will achieve her goal and run towards it. A version of herself she never became and never will become. She would have regretted, envied, and grieved. White Cat God? She would have been so terribly grateful. That's what Lisa would have asked me to tell you. If she were only allowed to tell you one thing, she would have squeezed out all her remaining strength and told you about her heartfelt gratitude. It's glowing! This is Polaris potion. It can find someone, but only if you truly understand them. Wait, don't tell me! I'm gonna find her. Watch this! That's right, Lisa. The one you've been hiding. Ellie, hold on. Okay, fine, I'll choose it. Dog. Called it. Why is the trail... Did you mess it up? No, the trail is leading to you. What's happening? My body! White Cat God. She has now fallen into the blue river. Face the deep blue night. White Cat God? So that was the actual White Cat God speaking. There she is. What's going on? Oh no, she's hot. White Cat God turned into a person. Ellie, what in the world's going on? Polaris potion is supposed to reveal a thing's true essence. You were a human to begin with. No, yes, wait, that's not... Hold on, that face. Exactly how people describe Lisa. You're Lisa Whitegarden? Absolutely not. That reaction says otherwise. Knight told me Lisa can't make eye contact, but she lies. You really are Lisa, aren't you? Since when? Guess there's no hiding it now. You really are remarkable, Ellie. Once you set your mind on something, you make it happen. The prickly vines, the village, and me. So you really are Lisa Whitegarden, the Master Witch who lived in the witch's house. Yeah, I'm Lisa Whitegarden, Master Witch of the Wisteria Witch's house. But how? Why? No, wait, I have so many questions. One at a time. I was impressed by your skill. Never thought you'd be able to recreate a potion from the Starlit cave. School for witches clearly trains excellent students. Then what happened? Why were you in the form of the White Cat God? Long story. Sure you want to hear it? Of course. Hurry. I used to make gardens for witches. I built so many gardens back then, but every garden I made would crumble and wither after only a few years. People would come to me each time, showing me the ruins and begging me to fix them. I couldn't stand it. I wouldn't bear to watch my gardens fall apart anymore, so I stopped making them. Instead, I resolved to create a garden that would never die, a garden that would never wither. That's why you came to Wisteria. That's right, making marble that stays forever isn't that hard. But plants were another matter. I came to Wisteria for them. Here, there were white prickly vines that would never die unless they were touched by moonlight. After years of study, I combined them with little honey pumpkins to create a new breed of prickly vine. Vines that can't die unless you destroy the core. Exactly. Same vines in the village that you saw and removed. I'd end up taking over the village. After completing the vines, I began my Starlit Cave research. I died. Just like that? How? Simply. Simply? I had lived a long time already. When I was studying the Starlit Cave, I couldn't stop coughing. Honestly, I could have died at any moment. I passed away in my sleep at the camp in Starlit Cave. And what happened? What about the vines? Even after that, it's hazy. I'm not even sure myself. Only think I saw the Ritterings planting the seeds I'd made. The Ritterings? Those pests will plant anything they can get their hands on. I was horrified. Part of me wanted to see the vines grow. And grow they did, just as I'd designed them. Climbed the village walls like ivy, spreading and spreading. Villagers tried everything to remove them, but without destroying the core, they could never be rid of them. I could do nothing but watch. I saw the things I love fall to ruin because of me, and I couldn't lift a finger. Lisa. So I prayed, begged for someone to protect the village. And White Cat God answered. White Cat God? They lent me their body, and I was nothing but a spirit. That's how I came to wield divine power. But by then, the village was nearly gone. Its people had left. A god without worshippers could do very little. Tried all sorts of things, but nothing worked. All I could do was watch the village slowly fall apart. And then a train passed by. It was me. The only train on the continent always carries exceptional witches. Used all my remaining strength to stop the train. The rest, you already know. Yeah. Why didn't you just tell me the truth? I wasn't sure about you back then. Ellie doesn't exactly give off a trustworthy first impression. I only wanted to restore the village. Lisa Whitegarden had failed and died. One standing here is no one. Nothing. Such a person's story means nothing. I only want to put things back to the way they were and then disappear. That's not true, is it? What do you mean? Lisa Whitegarden didn't fail. How could you say that? Lisa wanted to make an eternal garden. She wasted hundreds of years chasing that foolish dream and never succeeded. Lisa's time here wasn't wasted. Lisa spent most of her life making those vines. And with them, she destroyed the village she loved. That wasn't what I wanted. Never wanted to live like that. And yet you say I didn't fail. I've learned a lot about you, Lisa. I've lived in your house, seen what you left behind, spoken with people here. That's supposed to be comforting, don't bother. My story already has an end, and it's not a happy one. No, this isn't just comfort. Lisa Whitegarden truly didn't fail. Oh? Then where is Lisa Garden? Where is Lisa's garden? If I didn't fail, the garden I dreamed of should be here. The garden I spent my life trying to create. That damned eternal garden of mine. Wandered all around Wisteria. The Green Forest, and the Starlit Cave. I've seen your touch in every place. Well, one of those just isn't allowed to exist. Do you see that? And talking to the villagers, I realised something. They liked you back then, and they like you now. Even now, when the vines seem to have been your doing, they still believe in you. Lisa, this is your garden, the forest, the buildings, the village and its people. What? Yes, Wisteria. This is the eternal, beautiful garden you've tended for hundreds of years. For 100 years, Yeah, you haven't wasted your life. You've been tending your eternal garden all along. And now it's nearly complete. How could I possibly claim this is mine? I'm not worthy. I'm the one who destroyed it. To them, just a wicked witch who ruined their home. Maybe for now. The wicked witch just fade quietly. No. You don't have to disappear. You just need to talk. Talk? Yes. Even if it's embarrassing, awkward or painful, apologise and share your stories with a smile. I'm sure they'll love hearing them. But I think it's easy, but nothing changes. Like an unattended garden or just wither. Trust the villagers. Speak to them. I'll help you. You're right, Ellie. Alright, I'll try. I'll try, just like you did. Let's try it together. The villagers are kind. If you talk to them, they'll be fine. I know that better than anyone. Thank you. Of course, you're a master witch after all. Yes, my apprentice witch Ellie. At last, a proper introduction. Look forward to working with you, apprentice. And I with you, master witch. So what now? Me? I'll keep being White Cat God for a while yet. At least until White Cat God permits it. Until my garden is finally complete. Yes, when that day comes, I'll return to where I truly belong, but don't be too sad about it. The fact we're here together now is already a blessing. Right now, our focus should be on restoring the village. And making peace with the villagers. Those managed to slip those lines even when you're being sentimental. You'll make peace, right? Yes, I'll try. Give me some time. Alright. First, we need to finish the garden. I'll leave it to you. Head back to the village, fix up. Whee! So back to the single most important NPC in the game. Kyla. Oh wait, it's probably E-Night first, right? Yeah. Move, child! Oh. Huh? Oh, okay, I see her. Waddling over the bridge, waddle waddle. We're the Prickly Vine Corn Starlit Cave. Finally, the prickly vines are gone. Come a long way, Ellie. Former residents of this area can now come back too. Indeed. Let's have a look at the southern part of the village first. Still much I want to tell you. Itchy moustache. It's another place restored. Suppose this area was also populated? Exactly. I'll tell you about the residents. Was this area tacked on or something? Oh. Maybe I'm just misremembering from earlier. The resident was a young tailor named Nana. The boy doesn't plan to move back in. Heard a boy named Theo was going to live here alone, though. Theo was the son of a couple I met when I was still living in the city. However, the parents would be temporarily unable to look after their child, so they decided to send them to my village. Southmost used to be an awesome bakery. The couple ran a bakery together. They had 2 daughters. Only one daughter coming back. Itchy ear. Ugh. Said I've done occupants before, but it's long been vacant. That's why I want young Bjorn to have this house. Say he's an old friend of mine. He left the village a few decades ago, but he's always wanted to come back. And the wisteria tree and the wisteria trees in the village was named after are regaining their former vigour as well. I feel like I'd see those giant flowers in full bloom again. It's basically all I know about the southern area. Just like before, can only bring back one house at a time. Who do you plan to recall? Haven't decided? No need to rush. Now that the village is free of prickly vines, we have all the time we need. Murmur. Everyone's given a different reason for moving in. Hope they know what the villagers think. I'm going to get the bakery. Ah, she's gone. Bollocks to you. That's a fat cat. Have I drawn this fat cat? I have. Fat kitty has been drawn. Not a word. Not a word. I can feel you typing from across the ether. I'm going to just bring back the bakery sisters. Because I like the idea of a bakery. It makes me think of my Final Fantasy XIV house. Bakery! Ask Kyla. Yep. Nope, she's not there. Oh, she's actually just up by her anvil. Game, why are you freaking out? Stop that. Working on a new project, aren't we? Guess we're having a new villager. Fresh start. Requires help of Master Computer. Blueprint materials. Is it going to be... it's going to be Starlit Cave stuff in it. I can't get the... Because she's gone. She disappears at 6. Well, do you know what? That's probably going to do it for this then. I think I've done I've done. I've still got maybe a couple of hours left of main story. Anything else is side jazz. Cheers for watching, YouTube. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like on the video. Take it easy.